You cannot talk about the evil, pain, and suffering in the world without talking about the prior concern of sin. Because in a very real way, the excess of suffering and pain in the world is a result of sin. So how does God deal with that? God deals with the evil, pain, and suffering in the world by dealing with the sin that's the cause of it. That's his first response. He becomes a man in the person of Jesus so that in part he can identify with, he's a kinship redeemer. He's one of us in a certain fashion, and then takes upon us, then takes upon himself our heartaches and pains and difficulties. Isaiah made the point, Isaiah 53, that he bore our pains, our griefs, our sufferings, and the punishment and the stripes that were really due us, he bore as well. So God becomes a man in the incarnation, then does all these different things. It's a point of identification, and it's a point of rescue, and standing in our place and taking that punishment which we deserve. So in every way imaginable, every profound way, every significant way, God has entered into our experience. Well, when I reflect upon it carefully, it makes me feel safe. It makes me feel closer to God in a certain sense. And I don't mean emotionally close necessarily. It makes me feel there's a certain kind of kinship, that God gets it, that God understands. He's been there. He doesn't just have the facts straight. That's omniscience. He has entered into the experience of it, and that's something entirely different. Actually, this is an interesting illustration. We are not crying out to the visage floating above the door in Oz there, the green face. That would be the distant God. Indeed, there is someone like us who's behind the curtain, a human being with whom we can actually relate, that is in some way involved with pulling the levers.